it is, not for a second. But do I have good days? I have great days, and last night was a fantastic day, or a fantastic evening. Family friendly for Wudtok. So this is up to you. I'm going to tell you what I would do, but what you want to do is totally up to you. 5 and under are free. We are allowing all ages. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Would I take my kids, would I take our kids to the show we did last night? No, I wouldn't, because the show is advertised as an 18 and above show. It's an adult show. Some of the shows that are Wudtok are going to be adult shows. So, just take that into account. Would I take my kids if I was going with other friends? Let's say I got in touch with the rest of the Ride Along crew and said, hey guys, y'all want to go out to Wudtok? And talk to them. They're all like, yeah, let's go. What about the kids? All right, what do you think about if we go out to Wudtok and, we'll take turns watching the kids while we take turns going to the shows, and everybody agrees with that. I would be open to doing that. Now, if I was going by myself, like me and Brittany going by myself, I'd get a babysitter for the weekend. Because if you don't want to miss some of the performances, if you don't want to have to worry about, where your kids are, what they're doing, that's just me. That's what I would do. So I hope that answers that question, kind of. But it's up to you. It's up to your discretion as a parent, what you want to do with your kids. There will be alcohol vendors. Coolers are allowed. No alcohol allowed. There will be alcohol. Yes. So there will be, alcohol vendors on site, and you're allowed to bring in coolers, obviously, with all the things you need to camp. I know you want to bring in some food, some cooking stuff, all those things. But there will also be food vendors, so don't feel like you have to bring in all your food if you don't want to.
Tell them about those showers and bathrooms.
If Gorilla Nation's still in here, I talked to him a little bit yesterday. We talked some, and Daphne too. We talked about showers and bathroom facilities and all that stuff. We're going to have them on site. We're trying to bring in shower trailers, which is essentially like if you were to go to a state park camping ground, how they have showers. They have shower facilities. This kind of be the same deal, but it's going to be, of course, a movable shower facility. It'll have stalls that you can go into and get showered. Bathrooms will probably be the same way. There will definitely be porta-john banks where, close to the action. But as you get back away into the campsites, there will probably be some portable restroom facilities that'll have stalls and, those kinds of amenities. So, will ice be available for coolers? That's an excellent question. And it's one I can't answer right this second, but if Daphne McCool $1,000 of those tickets, we might be able to go up some, but we have to get the right, our biggest concern is making sure everybody's safe, making sure everybody has a good time, making sure that we can securely run the event. And to get bigger, 4,000 was kind of our cap on what we knew we could do safely. But if that sells out quickly, we're going to try to bring in more help to try to grow the event some more. So that's where we're at with that. Yes, we got to have security, EMS, we got to have medical tents, we got to have all that stuff. And so, when we were in the early stages of the planning last year, we had to pick a number we wanted to plan for, and we started out with 4,000. Of course, as soon as we announced it, we kind of felt like we might have undershot it a little. At the time when we started planning it, we weren't even sure we were going to be able to sell 4,000 tickets. Of course, that was last year, and a lot of things have changed since then. So now we're looking at trying to grow the capacity a little bit. Why you can't bring your own alcohol? That's an excellent question. So when you talk about getting 4,000 people together and having a really good time, you want to make sure, because let's be totally honest, there's always going to be somebody that has too good of a time, and too good of a time can ruin other people's good time. And so a good way to limit the too good of a time is to turn off your beer selling trucks at 10 o'clock. Last show ends at 11. And so if you stop serving alcohol at 10, everybody's going to start winding down. The alcohol sales are over. The show's over. People are starting to, they got a little buzz going still. They start to head back to their campsites. They settle down for the evening. Nothing gets out of hand. If people bring in all the alcohol, booze, and liquor they want to, then when the beer truck turns off at 10 o'clock, those people will keep going till midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and they will fall in the pond and drown because they are tank drunk. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So that's the reason for the limits for outside alcohol. So you're allowed to bring in a cooler. You're just not allowed to bring in outdoor alcohol. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mike? What's frustrating? There will be a medical tent. We're going to have a medical. We're, like I said, trying to keep everybody safe.
Are you passing it up?
I want to, but I haven't seen any comment.
Look at my phone and see if
He's... No cow tipping. What's going on, Mike? What's frustrating to it? It's probably frustrating. I don't know. Hey everybody, how we doing? So website will go up later that you'll be able to sign up to volunteer. Mike wants to buy. So Mike, the 2 tickets, I tried to answer that earlier. If you want to buy 2 tickets to give away, do it. It's the QR code is what's important. When you purchase those tickets, you're going to get a QR code via text, email, whatever. That is what will actually get a person into the event. So feel free to purchase it. And Daphne, you correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it makes a great deal of difference of the name on the ticket. Like, I'm pretty sure I can purchase 4 tickets in my name. What's important is the QR code that is scanned, because once it's scanned, that's it. That's the only person that can use that QR code. And so even if 4 tickets are in my name, when I scan those 4 at the gate, doom, 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 I see 4 people in the vehicle, 4 people go in. And you correct me if I'm wrong on that, Daphne.
she's still in there.
I think so. Miss Handler saying the QR code was important. I mean, like the show we did this weekend, when you got to the door, you showed your QR code. You didn't show your ID. You showed your QR code. The QR code is what matters. So if you want to buy those 2 tickets, Mike, just go ahead and buy them. And then the people you want to give them away to, give them to.
Give them the QR code.
Give them the QR code and show them that it is from TicketBud. Do not buy tickets anywhere other than TicketBud. Oh, you want me to have a drawing and give them away? I can do that, Mike. If you, hey, no problem, man. I can do that. I'm sorry, Mike. I missed the second part of that whole conversation then. If you want me to have a drawing and give them away, I can absolutely do that. What I want you to do then, Mike, is I want you to DM me, to message me directly. And what we're going to do is, I will DM me and we'll figure out a way for you to buy the tickets, and I will get them with QR codes, and then I will have a drawing and give them away. So DM me, Mike, and we'll get straight on that.
I think we should probably plug everything one more time.
Yeah. So the QR code, somebody asked, you can text a QR code you want to give it to. Yes. It doesn't matter how the person shows up with the QR code. What matters is that they show up with it. All right, so last time, I'm going to pass this live off to Officer Udi. He's not on quite yet. I'm losing my voice. The content violation ride-along shows I think they're 18 and older. It says you have to purchase the camper spot. It's additional. Purchase your event passes, then purchase 1 camper spot. The camper spot, let's say you're bringing 4 people in a camper. You purchase 4 event passes, and then you purchase 1 camper spot, RV spot.
Camper and camping sounds a lot alike.
giving me the business over there. You purchase one RV spot. So there's a link tree. If you go to click on my name, then you can click on my picture, or just click straight on my picture. It'll take you to my bio. You can click on the link tree. Link tree has a link for the next 3 ride-along content violation shows, where Tainted Lyric and Brian Martin will be playing music to open it. They're amazing. Content violation ride-along crew is amazing. Had a great show last night. Had a great time. And then Wudtok tickets have also just come up today, where you can purchase them in TicketBud, and then the Wudtok website will go up later tonight. When the website goes up, I will make a post as soon as it goes up, if you're interested in being a vendor or a volunteer or a performer. Alright, I hope that answers the questions, the last few there. I'm going to check one more time to see if I can dump this live off to Udi for a little while to finish answering some questions. I'm out of voice, and I'm so tired, and I'm starting to get tongue tied up. So I'm going to see if I can get a hold of him. See if what do you have on your phone? Let's see if we can make this happen. I don't want to leave y'all hanging with questions and stuff, so I'm trying to get set up somewhere for y'all to go to get a few more questions answered. Hello? Oh, he didn't answer.
I think probably should just.
I'm trying to call you. Hey, I'm moving up and down the road, so my live's cutting in and out. Do one of y'all want to turn live on for a little bit so I can send people over there so they can get? I mean, we're talking about the content violation tickets, and we're also talking about the Wudtok tickets. But my voice is shot, man. Do y'all want to try to push the show for a little while, or y'all doing something? All right, what's Charlie doing? You want to turn his on? Or I can just tell everybody wait a little while. It don't make any difference. All right, see if he wants to pump up the next 3 shows for a little bit. All right. All right, we're gonna try to find a live for y'all to go somewhere that we can keep talking about everything. Try to get more of your questions answered. The rest of the ride-along group still at the cabin. Brittany and I had to head back. She's got work in the morning. Look at that beautiful lady over there. She's got to get to work. So we're headed back up the road, but it's causing my connection to go in and out. And plus, I'm beat. Indiana show is on May 14th. Miss Tainted Lyrics in here. I think Taint was in here for a little bit. Rest and come back later. All right, so I'm gonna jump out. I'm just toast. I'm done. But if you got a question that I didn't get answered, I apologize. We're gonna keep putting out more information. The website's gonna have more information. The website should be up by tonight. Just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know. Y'all jump into our lives all the time. Y'all are such great supporters of us. I wanted to make sure that y'all knew the TicketBud was up, because I know a lot of people have been waiting, have been asking. I've gotten a lot of messages. I know Brittany's gotten a lot of messages. Wanted to know when tickets would be available. So got that done. Yeah, basically just wanted to make sure that y'all take care of us, so I wanted to try and make sure I was taking care of y'all. Wudtok, so the last question I'm going to answer is the Wudtok question. Wudtok is not a traveling event. Wudtok is a singular place. It's on our farm. we came up with it. Actually, Miss Tanya Lyric's in here right now. I'll tell you the story of how it started, and then I'm going to jump out of here. Miss Tanya Lyric, back in, I want to say it was early November. She can correct me if I'm wrong. Hurricane came through, blew a tree down right in the middle of their house, kabloom. And you know, that's a tough situation for anybody. Miss Tanya Lyric had just, we were friends on TikTok, and so I just sent her a message and basically said to her, and I sent one to her husband too, Taint, and I said, guys, if it would help y'all out to do a little show on the farm, late October, right before Halloween. I said if it would help y'all out to do a show on the farm and sell tickets, we would love for you to come up and you know, raise some money in any way you can to help get over your problems, right? And I probably hadn't sent that message, and within like 30 seconds, I think Tina Lyric called me, and he was like, "Hey man, tell me what you're interested in doing." So I mean, he got back right away, and we talked for 10-15 minutes about possibly doing something, and that was kind of where the idea of Wudtok was born. You know, doing an on-farm show, and obviously for both of us, for him and myself, and then, you know, not a month later I was with the Ride Along guys. A whole lot of things changed. Taint's and Miss Tanya Lyric's life has started to take off, you know, as he's recording music. He started traveling, doing his own performing acts. You know, things started to work out for him. Things are I guess, as far as traveling and getting off the farm some, that aspect of Brittany and I's life is improving a lot. You see her over there, she's happier, she's making friends, we're getting to go out some. And so what it started out as a little idea, maybe we have a couple hundred people out to the farm. We started getting the right people involved, started talking with Daphne. You know, what could we really do? Let's make this something cool. As we've talked about it, it's grown and grown, and
now we're ready to see all you guys.
and now we're getting to where Wudtok is, where we're going to have, we're starting out trying to sell at least 4,000 tickets, and if that happens, we're going to sell more. But that event is that event is for that place. So are we going to get this act together and travel all around the country to do it? No, we can't do that. I mean,
that's what the ride-along group's for.
That's the kind of ride-along shows. That's stuff you can go out and see. But as far as bringing out this many people to a festival, a 3-day weekend, that's going to exist as Wudtok at Richlands Dairy Farm. And we're going to do it. We're going to try to do it every year. We're going to try to do it once a year, because we like.
Why not? It's so much fun.
Yeah, we like the idea of bringing people together, having a good time, getting to meet people that you follow on social media, as well as getting to hear their performances. You know, you get to see them on TikTok all the time, but you don't necessarily get to see them actually live in person ever. So we wanted to create a place where that could happen, and that's what we're trying to do. And I think a lot of people are just kind of, you know, sick of the last year and a half and want to get out and start doing something. And so that's what we're trying to create. So and then if you're wondering, I mean, obviously you can see the price of the tickets, and all of y'all, I'm fairly certain, are pretty good at math. You can figure out what 4,000 times the price of tickets is, and you know it's a fairly big chunk of change, but it costs a lot of money to put an event on, guys. And so we're taking a risk, because if at the end of the day, if this all works out, it'll really help the farm try to make our little story here succeed. So you know, giving some performers a chance, giving ourselves a chance, giving people a chance to come out and meet everybody. I mean, the whole thing's just about taking chances, getting out, trying to live some. You know, everybody trying to live their best life and trying to make things happen. And that's life. You're either out trying to make things happen, or you're just sitting. So that's the idea. Brittany's telling me to wrap it up. She says I'm just jibber jabbering at this point. She says it's no good. I'm no good. You guys are awesome. Y'all have a great evening. She says you're babbling. You're babbling. Get off the phone. So Udi or Kingery or somebody else from the ride along is going to go live in a little. You guys so much. Y'all are amazing. We appreciate all of you.